Whoops. That was a total beginner snafu. So I will try this again. I forgot to unmute myself. Good morning. Happy Monday. Mondays are my favorite. Mondays are my favorite because I get the house to myself again. I like having the house to myself. So I have my puppies, obviously, but it's just me, and I kind of get to have the day, you know, uninterrupted by any, well, I mean, it's just the dogs. So sorry, Melissa, I forgot to unmute myself. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning, Sandra. I'm probably gonna have to shut the door because the puppies are having their playtime. But let's see. Shout out to Vic McVick, Ms. Vix. She is a new admin in my Facebook group. Shout out to Sarah Sarazen. She is a new admin in my Facebook group. And Elizabeth Valdez, she is in one of my reseller group, not mine. She's in Chris Lynn's reseller group, but she did a document that she posted in the group that had a little bit of what every call was about for the entire year of 2023, of the calls that I did in Chris's group. So she's got a whole document that she posted inside of that group. And I got her to, aw, dog. Hi, little one. She did a FAQ for me also. And so all I did was go in and tweak it a little bit. But an FAQ is coming to you very soon. It will be available within my Facebook group. And within the next couple of weeks, my website will be updated. That's enough, boys. That's enough. Within the next couple of weeks, my website will be updated, and that information will get to go on there as well. Once I get the website updated, then I will be able to start my blogs again. So the blog posts again. And then I'll be able to expand on some things. But I've got a lot of things that I think would be valuable. And I'm just trying to figure out what the best way to get that information out to you guys is. So there's going to be some revamping across the board, but I really appreciate Vic and Sarah and and then Sarah did an FAQ as well. So I'm going to combine the two because they actually have different information on them. So anyway, those will be available in the Facebook group probably by within a couple of days. And then, like I said, will eventually end up on my website. I talked to Dawn Smith yesterday. We were messaging a little bit, and she mentioned having a metric. Like she had a goal to reach 100 miles walking for the month of January, and she got to like 91, which is huge. That's a huge accomplishment. And I realized that I need to actually build a metric for me to ensure that I am doing the things on a daily basis, but not, I want to encourage myself to get moving and not discourage myself or overdo it and then not keep up. So I like that she set a metric for the month, and then that means that, you know, she knew what kind of goal that she had for each day, and she set aside specific times. So whenever she worked at her computer is when she was doing her walking, because she's got one of those under desk treadmill things. I don't have that currently, and I'm not going to spend the money on one at this time. I have a treadmill. It works just fine. It's in the other room. I was gonna be there over there with you guys this morning, but apparently my MacBook Pro was dead and needs to be recharged. I didn't even know where the power button was, so. Because every time I just opened the lid and it started, so there's that. I'm so new with that thing. Let's see. Right, no new messages. Here comes Wilson again. They just barge in whenever they want to. Oh, here's something else I did this morning. I mixed me up 3 bottles of Soleil water and lemon juice. So I went ahead and mixed me up 3 bottles. This is the first one, and you can see I'm down to here. So yeah, you can see I'm down to here, and I'm gonna work on getting all 3 of those finished today. Working on taxes today. I'm working on the FAQ. I am onboarding my VA to help me with some things. I did get a lot accomplished over the weekend. I got a lot of back end stuff accomplished so that everything going forward would go really smoothly. So I'm hoping that that continues on that path. I have a lot of information I want to bring with you all to you all. And I think I'm going to start by doing hey, excuse me. One moment, please. What are you doing? No. Can't keep anything around here. Quit chewing on stuff. So when Wilson and Joey are playing, Jamesy gets jealous. And there was one thing that is left out there that they had been chewing on. And so he went and got that. And then Wilson and Joey quit playing. So Joey was chewing on it. So I had to just take it away from him and hide it for now. So let's see, what was I saying? Oh, a lot of information I want to bring to you guys. And I want to also build my TikTok. So I will be doing shorts on TikTok and shorts on YouTube. Yeah, that's the other one. Vic said one of so one of Vic's grandbabies is named James. Guess what, Vic? James is not only my puppy's name. He had that name when we got him. It's the only one of the three that we didn't change. My son's middle name was James. My grandson, from my youngest daughter, his middle name is James. He's Xander James. And my brand new coming grandbaby, the one that is due in May, is going to be James Clay. So
How sweet.
So yeah, there's gonna be there's a lot of Jameses rolling around in the family.
We call the baby Jamesy too.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
That's great. I've never heard anybody. Only reason I did it was because it is a family name, and it also reminded me of some other people, since nobody had it as a first name except for other people that I didn't really necessarily want to think about. So now I have a good connotation calling him Jamesy, and then my new grandson that will be here in May will, we'll find out. I'm sure I'm gonna call him James, and not Jimmy or Jim or anything like that. So he's gonna be a James. My other grandson is Matthew, and he's not mad or anything like that. He's Matthew. So anyway, TikTok shorts. If you are not following me over there, and I can pretty much guarantee that you're not following me over there because I have very, very few followers, please come over and at least follow, whether you actually use TikTok or not. Please jump over there and follow me so that I can eventually learn how to go live from over there. But I have to have at least 1,000 followers over there before I can go live. So if you wouldn't mind giving me a like or a follow over there, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm trying to utilize it more. It's kind of funny. I'm not a big fan of Instagram. So even though I have an Instagram account and some things get posted over there, it doesn't happen organically or new. So I really struggle remembering that Instagram exists. It doesn't help that my husband is the only one that my husband uses is Instagram. And when and he sends me like 100 messages a day on Instagram. So I can't actually work and look at all those messages, so I just tend to ignore Instagram altogether. But let's see. I want to talk about mileage right quick. Let's put a tax tip in here today. So mileage. One of the reasons that I always talk to you guys about doing the simplified method and taking for mileage and taking the mileage rate that the IRS gives us is because I can't get most of you to do that piece of the puzzle anyway. And I get a lot of people that are having to go back and redo their, try and figure out where they went and look at their mileage and look at Google Maps and things like that in order to recreate what they did all year, right? one of the number one places that the IRS will look at to decide if they want to audit you, one of the flags, I mean, it's not like anymore. I don't think that they look at, they're not looking at you individually unless something else pops up. But with AI and all the algorithms that are available now, one of the places is going to be mileage. So you have to, if you do your taxes or whomever is doing your taxes for you, there's literally a box that needs to be checked on there that says that you keep track of your mileage and that it is in written form. Now, the written form can be written on paper, it can be in a spreadsheet, it can be through a mileage app, but it has to be written and it has to meet certain criteria. The date has to be there, the amount of miles that you drove has to be there, and the where you went for business trips has to be there. For business stops has to be there. So that's the first step. If you can do that, then we can talk about the next step, which is what I wanted to bring up to you guys this morning. It's very possible that you can get more from your mileage deduction if you take actual expenses. Actual expenses is everything that you spend on the vehicle. However, including gas. However, you still have to maintain your mileage chart, right? Your mileage deduction, written mileage deduction. You have to maintain that. If you're not maintaining that, then don't even bother with the other side because it's just going to get you into more trouble. Make sure that you have your beginning of the year odometer and end of the year odometer. Once you start this process, then that number is going to be the ending from the previous year will be the beginning of the next year. But until then, go grab that. This is your first year in business, then grab your odometer reading from the day that you started your business. Grab it on the last day of the year. And what I do is I just go and take a snapshot of my mileage, my odometer, on the first of the year, and then I have that in my phone. I also periodically take a snapshot of my odometer throughout the year so that I can verify that I've put in all of my miles to that point. And I can see where I'm at. Because the one vehicle that I use is predominantly business. I'm very, very, very careful about getting in that vehicle and leaving the house and making sure that everything I do inside of it is business. So it's very possible that you can do much better if you use actual expenses. But remember, you have to still maintain that mileage log of your in order to do that. So let's see. I've got some notes here. Things I was thinking about this weekend. I think maybe I will keep that at this oh, There's 179 deduction. I don't want to get into all of that, but there is 179 deduction. And if you do 179 deduction, you still have to keep your mileage and you still keep your actual expenses, but then you only use the actual expenses on your taxes. But you do have to maintain 51% or better business use of vehicle in order to not end up claiming the deduction as income in a future year. All right. Well, we still have a few people watching. If you guys have any questions, it's Monday. Let's see, calls for the week. Oh, I need to update the banner, don't I? I will update the banners as soon as this call is over. Let's see, tomorrow we will have the healthy chat this time. And then if you are a member in the used book guys, membership, I will be live with them at 4 p.m. Then Wednesday is the first Wednesday of the month. So I will be doing the healthy chat at 8 at this time. I will be doing a 30-minute bookkeeping accountability call from 11:30 to noon. And then the paid membership will be from 12 to 2. Thursday, I will be in Chris's group with Chris at 9 a.m. Eastern. And then I will be in text group at 1 p.m. So both of those groups on Thursday, and then healthy chat again on Friday. So healthy chat is Monday through Friday. So healthy bodies, healthy minds, healthy finances. That's our discussions for the 30-minute healthy chat call. Melissa says, for eBay, since I didn't get a 1099, I believe I take out the taxes eBay collected from my net sales and enter that number. Almost. You take the taxes out from your gross sales and enter that number. So gross sales minus the taxes collected by eBay is the number that you will put on your taxes if you did not get a 1099. If you did not get a 1099 for Poshmark, then just put the gross sales amount, whatever they called gross sales, and you're going to account for any taxes they collected, everything, when you subtract out net sales and enter the difference as an expense for your Poshmark platform fees. The same goes for Amazon and probably Mercari, although I haven't seen the dashboard for Mercari in a long time, so I don't know what their updates are. What I do know is that eBay has the best dashboard for a platform that shows you everything that you need to know. All right, we've got like 4 minutes left. Oh, check your email, check your spam. I sent out a big, I sent out like 913 emails through MailerLite last week, and it has some great information for taxes. It's got a whole list of things that I'm working on. So make sure you look for that. If you got that in your spam, then whitelist my email address. Miranda says, hello, so eBay store subscription is already in the fees. Yes, if you use if you go to your performance sales tab and run it for that period of time, and then you use selling costs, The selling cost has everything in it that you need to have in it. No reason to separate everything out. It's got all of your platform fees, your subscription, your promoted listings, your shipping, all of the things are in there. If you do shipping outside of eBay, then you need to go grab that number also. But if you're doing your shipping inside of eBay, even if you are paying for it with a credit card, it's all included. Melissa, I do have, a new video. There is a video that is where in the location where you made the purchase, like in the course section where you download it. There's a video there. I did a video that I posted last week that shows expenses, and I used the workbook as an example. So that information is available in the videos. Explain to me about a new video. Why, what's wrong with the ones that are there? Yahira, good morning. Rainy morning, she says, running late today. Yeah, that happens when it's rainy. Melissa, if you shoot me an email, let me know, or drop a comment in the group. Let me know what it is that you need. I will happily make that happen for you. Just if I don't know what you need. So if you need it, then somebody else needs it too. I'm happy to make that happen. All right. Well, that is it for today. Melissa says, I was in Chris's group, lost access. Now I'm in text group, just trying to find it. It's not in their groups. My workbook has nothing to do with their groups. So depending on where you have, where you got access. So if you need to go to check your email and look for an email that says, access your course here, check your spam over the last couple weeks. If you can't find it, if you can't search and find it, then shoot me an email saying what email address that you used. I will resend you a link that will help you get access to the downloads again and to the videos. But yes, nothing, my workbooks are not available within their groups. The links to buy them, the link to buy them is available within their groups, but actually Chris has never updated the link and it's no longer available on Gumroad. So you have to make the move over to Thrivecart. It's a much better platform and I can make more things available in a less convoluted manner than what was available on Gumroad. Okay. All right. Well, thank you all for being here. I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. And have a great day. Be productive. Bye.